India, the world's largest democracy and a land of diverse cultures, often conceals stories of discrimination and prejudice against Muslims. These narratives not only reflect violations of human rights but also raise serious questions about democratic values. Welcome to our video, where we uncover the hidden truths and shed light on the challenges faced by Indian Muslims. In this journey, we aim to provide you with a detailed understanding of the discrimination, struggles, and resilience of a community striving to uphold their identity in the world's largest democracy. Stay tuned as we delve into the untold stories that need to be heard. Historical background and current situation. The discrimination against Muslims in India dates back to the British colonial era, but it persisted even after independence in 1947. The violent partition witnessed the massacre of millions of Muslims and the displacement. Post-independence, communal riots, mob violence, and political conspiracies have frequently targeted Muslims. Notable events include the 2002 Gujarat riots, the Muzaffarnagar riots, and the recent Delhi riots. Currently, Muslims across India face systematic discrimination, communal politics, and hate speech. Many are forced to live in ghettos with limited access to education, healthcare, and employment opportunities. Restrictions on religious freedom. Although the Indian constitution guarantees religious freedom, Muslims often face challenges practicing their faiths. Restrictions like bans on cow slaughter, which are integral to their culture and trade, directly affect their lives. States have also opposed the use of loudspeakers during the call to prayer, azan. Mosques and other Muslim religious sites are frequently targeted. The demolition of the Babri Masjid was a significant blow, followed by attacks on other mosques and dargahs. Extremist groups often disrupt Muslim religious gatherings, undermining their religious rights. Controversial laws and their impact. The Citizenship Amendment Act (CAA) of 2019 is seen as discriminatory toward Muslims, as it excludes them from citizenship benefits extended to other religious groups from neighboring countries. This has cast doubt on their loyalty and created legal insecurities. Similarly, the National Register of Citizens (NRC) has instilled fear among Muslims, as many struggle to provide documents to prove their citizenship. Such laws not only alienate Muslims socially but also entangle them in legal complications. Mob violence and lynching incidents. Mob lynching has become a grave issue in India. Under the pretext of cow protection, Muslims have been lynched by mobs on allegations of carrying or smuggling beef. These incidents are particularly prevalent in northern India, where extremist groups have used religion to justify violence against Muslims. Alarmingly, many perpetrators escape legal consequences, leaving the Muslim community in fear. Educational and economic backwardness. The Sakha Committee report highlighted the dire state of Muslims in education, showing that their literacy rates are lower than even Dalits. Muslims face barriers in accessing quality education, with many forced to rely on poorly equipped government schools. Economically, Muslims struggle to secure jobs, especially in the private sector, where bias is rampant. Their businesses are often targeted by extremist groups, further limiting their economic opportunities. This marginalization hinders their social and economic development. Lack of political representation. Despite constituting around 15% of India's population, Muslims are underrepresented in politics. Their numbers in parliament and state assemblies are far below their population proportion. In several states, Muslims are systematically excluded from political processes. This lack of representation weakens their political influence and prevents their issues from being addressed. Many Muslim candidates feel compelled to downplay their religious identity or declare themselves secular to gain acceptance. Negative portrayal in media. Indian media has played a significant role in tarnishing the image of Muslims. They are often portrayed as terrorists, criminals, or violent individuals. Movies and TV shows frequently depict Muslims in negative roles, perpetuating stereotypes. This biased portrayal fuels public prejudice against Muslims, contributing to societal discrimination. Their culture, language, and attire are also mocked or criticized, threatening the unique identity. Judicial system and access to justice. Muslims often face bias within the judicial system. They are disproportionately arrested and held in custody for years without substantial evidence in communal riot cases. The Babri Masjid verdict disheartened Muslims, as the court awarded the disputed site for a temple despite the mosque's historical presence. Muslims frequently experience delays or denials of justice, eroding their faith in the legal system. Social boycott and hate speech. Hindu extremist groups have initiated campaigns to socially boycott Muslims. They target Muslim businesses, spread rumors, and isolate them socially. Hate speeches against Muslims have become alarmingly common. Extremist leaders openly threaten Muslims, but authorities rarely take action against them. Such incidents disrupt communal harmony and foster fear within the Muslim community. International community's response. International human rights organizations, the United Nations, and the U.S. State Department have repeatedly expressed concern over the treatment of Muslims in India. While the Indian government dismisses these allegations, the data and events reveal clear violations of human rights. Despite this, the silence or limited action from the global community on these issues is troubling. Conclusion. Despite systematic discrimination and hatred, Muslims in India continue to fight for their rights, striving to protect their culture, identity, and faith. It is crucial for the Indian government and society to address these issues and ensure justice and equality, fostering true secularism and democracy. Thank you for watching and joining us in exploring these critical issues. It's vital to raise awareness and advocate for justice and equality in every society. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to spread the message further. Together, let's stand for truth, justice, and harmony. Until next time, stay informed and stay empowered.